Hey guys, welcome back to another video in the series of DevOps projects, and today we are going to discuss about the second prerequisite of this course. Now, if you remember in the previous video we have talked about software development lifecycle, and now we are going to talk about these three topics. So the first one would be what is DevOps, the second one would be why DevOps, and the third one would be phases of DevOps. So in phases, or you can say life cycle of DevOps, we are going to discuss about these three things. So before moving further in this video, if you're new over here, so I'd like to make a request that if you have not subscribed my channel yet, kindly do so. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So let's discuss about what is DevOps. So DevOps is a combination of these two words, which is development and the operations. It is a set of practices, tools, and a cultural philosophy that automate and integrate the processes between software development and the IT operation team. So, according to Microsoft, DevOps is a compound of development, which is dev, and operation, which is ops. DevOps is the union of people, process, and the technology to continually provide value to the customers. So, when you become a DevOps engineer, there is a set of practices that you do. So this is a diagram taken from Amazon website. So credits to Amazon. So this is how it looks like. This is your company on your left, and then these are the customers. So when you become a DevOps engineer or a DevOps consultant, what you do is you create a delivery pipeline and get a feedback from their customers for your company. So there could be any product, there could be any project that you are working on. You have to create a pipeline. In this pipeline, you first build the code. Code could be in any language. Then you test the code by some kind of test. For example, if it's a web application, you can use Selenium test and other test, unit test for that matter. And then you release the product. This is a basic idea how you release the product to the customers. So when it get released to the customer, you have to monitor it, that how is your application, how is the product that is behaving, and then you take feedback from the customer and then plan accordingly. So this process keeps on going and on and on and on. So you build the product, you test it, you release it, and get the feedback from the customers and plan accordingly. So this is how it looks like when you become a DevOps engineer. Now the next burning question is, why do we need DevOps? So by adopting a DevOps culture along with DevOps practices and tools, teams gain the ability to better respond to customer needs, increase confidence in the application they build. And if we talk about the benefits, there are multiple benefits to it. So let's talk about one. When team adopt DevOps culture, practices and tools, they transform into teams who are high performing, building better products, faster delivery to the market for greater customer satisfaction. Now let us talk about these 5 things. So first thing would be speed, then collaboration, rapid deployment, quality, and security. So let's talk about the speed. Teams that practice DevOps release deliverables more frequently with higher quality and stability. In fact, the DORA 2019 State of DevOps report found that elite teams deploy 208 times more frequently and 106 times faster than low performing teams. Continuous delivery allows team to build, test, and deliver software with automated tools. Second would be the improved collaboration part, or you can say when you collaborate with them. So what happens in that? The foundation of DevOps is a culture of collaboration. I have been saying this in my videos a lot, that DevOps is mostly about the culture, and it's kind of a collaboration between developers and operational teams and other teams as well, who will share responsibilities and combine the work. This makes teams more efficient and saves time related to work, handoffs, and creating code that is designed for the environment where it runs. It can be of any type of environment. Third would be the rapid deployment that happens. So by increasing the frequency and velocity of releases, DevOps team improve products rapidly. A competitive advantage can be gained by quickly releasing new features and repairing the bugs that has been notified by the customers or someone who is testing. So next would be the quality. Practices like continuous integration and continuous delivery ensures changes are functional and safe, which improves the quality of a software product. Monitoring helps team keep informed of the performance in real time. So the next would be security. By integrating security into a continuous integration, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment pipeline, DevSecOps is an active, integrated part of the development process. Now you will be asking, what is DevSecOps? So within DevOps, there would be a security part that is embedded, and that's why it is known as DevSecOps, and SEC stands for security. Security is built into the product by integrating active security audits and security testing into the agile development and DevOps workflows. So I hope you guys have understood this. So we have talked about all of this right now. Let's move on. Now let's talk about the life cycle or phases of DevOps. So as you can see on my left, there is a collaboration communication diagram, and this has been taken from the Atlassian website, so credits for them. And these are the things that we do. So first what we do is plan, second is build or develop the code, then CI/CD, then we do monitoring, then operate, and then continuous feedback. So let us understand one by one what exactly these are. So let's talk about the plan. So in DevOps team, they should adopt agile practices to improve speed and quality. Agile is an iterative approach to project management and software development that helps team break work into smaller pieces to deliver incremental value. Now let's talk about the build part. As you know that Git is a free and open source version control system. It offers excellent support for branching, merging, and rewriting repository history, which has led to many innovative and powerful workflows and tools for the development build process. So whenever you write your code, you push it into some kind of source version control system, and Git is one of those that has been widely used. So if you have any issues in understanding what exactly is Git, I have a course on that. You can go through my account and understand that. Let's talk about the continuous integration and delivery part. So CI/CD allows team to release quality product frequently and predictably. From source code repository to production with automated workflows, team can merge code changes frequently, deploy feature flags, and incorporate end-to-end testing. Let's talk about monitoring and alerting. So quickly identify and resolve issues that impact product uptime, speed, and functionality. They automatically notify your team of changes, high-risk actions, or failures so you can keep the services on. So that's why we need monitoring or the alerting part. So let's talk about the operate, which is the next thing. Manage the end-to-end delivery of IT services to customer. That's how you operate it. This includes the practices involved in design, implementation, configuration, maintenance, deployment of all IT infrastructure that supports an organization's services. So this is how you understand what is operate or operation is. The last thing would be continuous feedback. So DevOps team should evaluate each release and generate reports to improve future releases. By gathering continuous feedback, teams can improve their processes and incorporate customer feedback to improve the next release. So I hope these things are clear to you and you have understood what we have discussed in today's process. So these things, the SDLC part and the what is DevOps lifecycle phases of DevOps, these are very important for you to understand in order to understand the projects that we are going to work upon. So now this is done and the prerequisite we are over with. We are going to dive into the main projects and start developing from here. So if you guys have anything, if you have not understood anything, feel free to comment below and we will address that. So thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.